And so to get us started, I'm Colttarren. I'm one of the hosts here, been here for a while. Joining me is Polar.
All 2 weeks.
And then we have our special guest, Neru. Neru, who are you and where are you from?
I'm a captain of Guns N' Roaches, as the shirt will entitle, and from Long Island, New York.
Very nice. So how long have you been in the CTL? Like, when did you join?
I
That kind of stuff.
joined season 5, and I joined from a Team Liquid forum post, if I remember right. And actually, my first game was against TB Ham's team, Extraterrestrials, and the player was a Zerg, and it was Kappa Cornus? Capio Corpus was the one I went up against.
Did you win?
Oh, no. God, no. Polar Knight
So sad.
PVC, I couldn't do it.
How long have you been playing StarCraft for?
Been playing Starcraft since about 2011, and I got into the game through, funnily enough, videos from Total Biscuit, where he had Apollo coaching him, the I Suck at Starcraft,
I
and
think I've actually seen those too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
and that's how I got into it, really.
What race are you now?
Protoss.
Were you always Protoss?
Now, I started off as Terran, and when I started off playing, I didn't have a mouse or a keyboard. I had a MacBook Pro, so I used the trackpad and the keyboard.
Oh my god.
I got the silver, so that was a
Nah,
positive.
that's
Wow.
probably better than I could do. Trackpads are just absolutely terrible playing games.
Oh, it was awful, awful. But
Man.
So, what are your thoughts on this season?
I think it's a good season. I mean, well, for the league, not for Guns N' Roses, of course. But always time to turn it around.
I
But
gotta
Yeah.
say, I was pretty impressed with your player QuakeCom. Xylo has beaten QuakeCom like four. I know we're getting a little bit ahead of the show, but I just kind of wanted to point this out. But like QuakeCom has lost to Xylo. I think he said the record was like 4-1, and then QuakeCom kind of cleaned Xylo's clock after we also were talking about how good he was last week. So good on him.
Yeah. Impressive stuff. And so the next thing we're going to get into is week four results. Well, the ones we have. I mean,
well,
yeah, you know. We have two of the four matches that were played. So the first one we have Born Gosu versus Lit Esports, and I believe we decided that was what 4-3.
4-3 as
Yeah,
of
4-3
now
for Lit or for Born Gosu.
for lit. For lit.
Okay, yeah. So 4-3 victory for Lit. Congrats to them. I believe that should possibly bump them up into first place, depending on how the other matches went.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
hard to say because of Team Bearsaw's first all in, but that was also an exciting match because Lit, as of last week, was number 2 and Born Gosu was number 3. So it's fun to see the good teams kind of go together. I know it's still early in the season, so things fluctuate a lot.
mhm.
But Neru, what's your thoughts on Born Gosu and Lit? Lit's very new. Born Gosu is still kind of new. What are your thoughts on them?
uh, Bongos is a good team. I don't really have much to say on them. I haven't spoken much to the captain of them, or really played against many of them. I know when we played them, we gave up, I think, 2 walkovers because we were still going through a rough patch.
Mhm.
And Lit, I think they're really good. Their team's good, and Kenji Maru, the captain, is pretty swell guy. I'm a fan of him. But
He's Protoss, so of course
Oh
that's
yeah,
well,
got to stick together.
Photos Pride.
you gotta. We're
You're,
dying.
you're in short supply in the CTL. It's actually really sad.
It,
Yeah,
the
it's a rough
CSL makes
year.
me cry. I can't look at CSL.
Oh,
Look
it's
through
so.
Protosses.
I remember
That's
Tech Four talked a bit of crap about the Protoss and CSL, and I wanted so bad to prove him wrong, and yeah, it wasn't
Jack
too good.
4. Oh my god, I just thought we're kind of like all three Protosses. I'm random, but like I
No, you're
Toss
Protoss.
is
You're not
Toss
random.
is my
Yeah,
homeboy. So
exactly.
yeah. Oh man, what a perfect trio. This is beautiful.
I think we're
The
the best three
bias.
Protoss in the CSL in the CTL by now.
Yeah, well,
You know.
Hopefully.
I haven't
Uh,
that far for myself.
so
And
far, the
yeah.
other match we have was Neru's team versus Team UR. So it's kind of cool that we got us in here. Team UR managed to snatch that 5-2. QuakeCom and Lightning. I already mentioned QuakeCom, but Lightning also sadly beat our beloved Colttarren. That's okay. Still love you, Colt.
Yeah, do
PBT's
not
hard.
watch that replay. Whatever
Yeah,
you do.
Lightning's a pretty good player.
Oh my gosh, TV, please tell me you put that link in the Twitch chat. So
Oh,
TV Ham
He
just
found-
sent us the
oh,
link
God. Oh, boy.
of Neru versus, I don't even know that guy's, I'm not gonna say
Thanks,
his
TV
name.
Ham. Thank you.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. I love how he knew that that was somewhere out in the ether.
He casted it. That's why.
True.
What an amazing. Wow.
That's awesome. There's actually a lot of VODs. If you go into like the Twitch TV, if you search Chobo Team League, we have a lot. If you go to Corn Muscles, who isn't really in the CTL anymore, last time I checked his Twitch, there was a lot of stuff up there. A lot of old CSL. I think it's Twitch TV dot slash like corns or something. I'll try to find it.
Yeah.
He still has all
Cool.
the old VODs on there?
He might. I know. Oh, highlights. Oh yeah, he's got like season 4 stuff over here.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I'll post that in the
That's-
Twitch chat now.
I hope
You
there's
guys
not
should
a
check
VOD
that
of
out.
the one match I played, or like the 3.
Were you? I don't think you were around in season 4 though, were you?
Yeah, no, I'm just. It was a while ago, so I might be somewhere. Do not want that out and about from my good old bronze days.
Yeah,
We've all been there.
I think I was silver in that VOD that TV posted.
Were you playing with the trackpad?
No, that was not that.
Ooh,
That was with the computer I'm using currently.
mouse and keyboard does make things quite easy.
Well, hey, Solace is still around, right?
But yeah.
Yeah,
Sol's
there's a
great.
VOD. There's a VOD of him playing against Don Jimbo on Corn Muscles. Different Solace. Oh, okay.
How? It's a different Solace.
You have more original names, guys. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, come on, Solus, Solace, tons of names of those.
Yeah, seriously. Come on now.
So for the other 2 matches, the match reports that we don't have in is All Inspiration versus Team Bearslav. I think that it's fair to say that Team Bearslav is kind of the favorite, being number 1 in the league, dropping only 6
Absolutely.
games. Allen's usually a strong team though.
Yeah, I think
just bounce back.
I think if they put what they know, like they know how to win, they know what they need to do to prepare for a matchup. I think if they just kind of hunker down and do it, I think they have a very good shot of taking the upset here.
Yeah, they do have the Masters in. I think Pisosa is kind of. No, I'll say it's a strong pick. I think it's definitely a strong pick from All Inspiration. Again, talked about Pisosa last week. Very, very strong Masters player. I think he can beat just about anybody in the CTL. So I think they kind of lucked out by getting the Masters spot there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just good timing.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that, with Pisosa being one of the best players in CTL.
Siegfried? I believe Siegfried's doing pretty well. I'm not sure, though. I might take that back. Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Rip. All right. Anyway, how about them Outset versus Para OP? 2 teams in the lower half of the CTL. I think Intuition kind of has a leg up on Sim Prime. Sim Prime, I don't want to say used to be very good, but he just hasn't hit his stride yet this season. Intuition has more than hit his stride by not losing any matches, really. And he hasn't dropped any sets. He has dropped a couple of games. So I think that's fair to say. I think DDL versus FEDAC, I think DDL can snag that up. So I think Para OP might take that one.
Yeah, I think for sure. Did Outset have a full lineup this week? I think they did, right?
I think they had 2 players.
Oh yeah, they did have 2.
Yeah, that plat lineup. Rip.
Yeah. Sad to see.
I was surprised that Outset. I guess now he's switched teams, but I was kind of surprised that they didn't put in Chimera.
Yeah.
for their
Wait, did
master set.
Chimera switch teams?
I believe he's actually now in Rival Gaming, so I don't know if he had like previous. Oh yeah, your alma
Oh.
mater.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Ninkazi's on both, so
dude, Nkazi, I'm pretty sure he's on like. Isn't he on TA too?
yeah. But anyone
It's,
can get on TA. I mean,
yeah, it's
Oh,
hard
it's
really?
their
keeping
most
track.
recent recruit. That's all I'm saying.
I know it's hard keeping track of Colttarren nowadays. I know
Yeah. Yeah.
Rival is his main team, I think, right now. He was trying out for the other one for what was it, Flipside?
Yeah, the flip side tourney.
Yeah.
I think that's still going on. I think it's like a month-long thing. I don't know
Is
though.
it really?
I think so.
God.
Picker sent me the schedule at one point, and it's pretty brutal.
Kudos to them.
I know Rival's very active. Rival used to be in the CTL, but now they kind of shifted their focus into more of a Diamond Masters roster, and they're very active with Clan Wars. In fact, if you're a team captain, you can easily ask them for a Clan War, and they'll snatch that right up.
Yeah. And so I think the next thing that we're going to get into is the No Name Weekly number 4 results, unless there's anything else y'all want to talk about from that past week.
We'll talk about season 5 later. So I'm good. Unless Neru, any thoughts on you?
Uh, I'm sorry, someone just came to my door. I kind of just missed that last 5 seconds.
No, I was just saying is that unless there's anything else you guys want to hop over from week CTL week 4, then I think we're okay to continue.
Got nothing much else to say about it. Just
Yeah, I think one thing, the only thing I would think to mention is that the huge match of the week that we talked about, Ninkazi versus Picker. Picker did come out
yeah,
on top, and that's that.
yeah, he did.
Yeah,
It's on Central
man.
Protocol. What a disgusting map, though. I don't blame Ninkazi. God, I hate Central Protocol so much.
Can we just have the GSL pool? And just no bad maps. Wait,
Like
is
CP
Absolutely
Ham?
bad maps.
come on. Polar, you're an admin. Get that through. Let's go.
Oh man, ladder's so much easier. So much easier to implement.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
And I
But
will
you
say
And
in
have
the other Masters match, it was Shia LaBeouf, aka Yeezus, versus Listel, and Listel did take that one as well. But also kind of expected. We were talking about how Listel was so good. He beat Monk, so that's really good on him. Yeezus is still kind of a new Masters. I mean, I guess everyone's a new Masters in Legacy of the Void, but he made Masters at the end of Hot, so
yeah. And so yeah, just a good segue from that Masters, the No Name Weekly number 4 results. We did have Monk taking home that 2 weeks in a row. And interestingly, someone who we hadn't seen compete before, Maljahid, who was how do you say his name? Alcaster? Alcaster? Alcaster. Yeah, he was former play. He used to play a lot in the CTL for Outset, and I believe it's still on there. And he came in and immediately took out someone that we thought was going to go pretty far, Listel 2-0, and then beat Picker, also eliminating him. And yeah, just crazy that he popped in and did that.
that is really impressive. Picker, very strong Zerg player. Listel, very strong Zerg player. So I don't know if his TVZ is just on point, but man, that's hard. Picker, it was a 2-1, but still. And then finally, he dropped to Ninkazi, and then he dropped to Monk 2-1 too. So that, TVTs, I'm still having a very hard time figuring out. And I know Monk has it figured out. He's very comfortable with this TVT. And considering that before this, Ninkazi actually took Monk out in round 2, I'm pretty sure Ninkazi feels pretty good about TVT too.
yeah,
Oh
Colt is
yeah,
pretty.
absolutely.
He's pretty happy with his TBT.
Has it always been that way? Because I remember, I believe when we played together, he was struggling versus Protoss.
Yes, he was struggling against Protoss. I remember when I first. This is a funny story. When I first joined in season 5, I remember clear as day of him only Thor Russian in the ace matches. against Protoss. And
That's so
that
funny.
was
He did that to me on ladder. That jerk.
good old Colttarren.
Amazing.
But TVT, he's always said he's been strong with. I know he's made a few comments about the Tankavax at the start and in beta. He did make some
For
comments.
them or against them?
Kind of in betweenish, but he's pretty fine with it now.
Again, we talked about his like work ethic last week. I'm pretty sure you can pick up any new mechanic and get used to it pretty quickly.
I mean,
From an outsider's point of view.
If you play 200 games, you'll pick up pretty much anything.
Yeah, chances are.
Yeah.
I think he's close to 400 now. I think on ladder.
Oh yeah,
God bless him.
That boy knows how to ladder.
Ladder hero. What we all strive to be.
Yeah, I make my goal like I'm gonna play 10 ladder games this week. Like that's gonna be my goal. Then he's like, I'm gonna play 100 today. I don't care.
I'd be lucky to get 30 this season.
And I think that just about does it with interesting things that happened in that. We had Exiled compete and Raz compete, but they both went out in the first round to Ninkazi and Monk, respectively.
Yeah, both very hard. Like if you look at besides Listel, the other three that got knocked out, it was Blaze versus Picker, which kind of stinks for Blaze, because Picker's already won one of these. Raz lost to Monk first round, which is tough because he has won two. And Exile lost to Ninkazi, who has only been a top performer since No Name has started. So kind of just like bad luck, I guess you would say.
Yeah, I think the new format that's being voted on the forum site will definitely, assuming the one that so far is the favorite gets picked, should be helpful for people to not get screwed by the bracket into a like favored opponent.
I'm also hoping that this tournament gets a little bit bigger. I think we've like generally seen 8 people almost every single time.
This time was the first time that we had to turn. Well, TVHam had to turn away people. I think there was around 11 people that signed up, but the bracket was limited to 8.
Oh, really? Is it 8 max? Is that just what we're looking for?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then forget what I just said.
Yeah,
wow.
limited.
That makes it exclusive. I kind of like that. I just thought people weren't signing up, but I kind of like that people want to get in.
Yeah.
Awesome.
High demand.
High demand, man. Doesn't make for a lot to talk about, though. Besides the oldies like Monk and Ninkazi. Monk and Ninkazi are probably going to be like a regular theme.
I'm sure. I want to see them just play in the first round, so that way we have a new storyline. Just
first round. I don't know. It seems I would like to keep like a record of the amount of times they played versus the amount of times they won. I believe Monk is pretty positive, though. I'm sure Ninkazi has taken games off. He even took 2 games off now. But it would be interesting to see.
Yeah, I think absolutely.
If I remember,
create a separate tournament.
I think
what were you going to say, Neru?
They're pretty even, but I think in the Masters Weekly, I think Monk has the clear edge in that one.
Yeah, I know they practice together a lot. I think Ninkazi said last week that Monk was like the best, or at least the most consistent, and probably the best. Monk is 21-13.
That's
rough.
And Ninkazi's 17-13, so not too far behind. Especially if I'm pretty sure like 9 of those losses are to Monk. I mean,
well,
pretty good.
I'm pretty sure that if Monk didn't attend one week, Ninkazi could definitely fight his way to the top. I mean, I guess that's kind of a silly thing to say considering he made it to the finals this time. But he's definitely a hard opponent to stop. I can't see many taking games out of him.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a force to be reckoned with, even whenever he's having like a perceived off day or something like that. He's just brutal.
He is. But if Monk was to miss out on a tournament, I think it would probably be, in my opinion, probably Ninkazi and Picker. If I was to choose if Monk wasn't there, that would be.
Apparently Monk can't play next week. So
there's my prediction.
Yeah, he not going to be here. So we'll get to see at least one new face in the finals, possibly,
Yeah.
depending on how the
Probably
bracket
not
works
though.
out.
If Picker wins again, then it gets interesting.
That
That's
you are
kind
Masters Pride. Let's go.
come on, Picker. I mean, I think UR kind of dominates the roster. We had Picker, Blaze, and Raz. 3 out of the 8 represent. And
Yeah,
I know our masters are very active, and they're all looking to play more and more. We're all kind of upset that the CTL got rid of that masters match.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that was a bit of a bummer.
they're just like locked up in their little practice cages, wanting to get out.
That's what it is. But let's move on to our next favorite tournament, the CSL round of 16. The winners and losers match results are in. Group A, we have Narwhal 2-0 versus Valkyrie, so good job, Narwhal. Zylo was a walkover Noisy Neighbor. And then the last match will be Zylo versus Valkyrie. And it's a rematch because Valkyrie won 2-1 the first time. Neru, start us off. What do you think about Zylo versus Valkyrie?
I think it should be pretty interesting of a matchup. I've always liked watching TVZ. Xylo is a pretty good Zerg. No Zy neighbor, I can't really say much of. I haven't really seen him play. But
Hopefully
I
he shows
think,
up.
well, gotta hope for that. I think Xylo would be able to take it 2-1 if he shows up. No Zy, of course. But I think it should be 2-1 to Xylo, if anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that Zylo's gonna learn from the past series they played, and I also think Zylo's gonna take it 2-1.
And I think that's very fair. I'm going to say 2-0. Again, Valkyrie is flat versus, and Zylo has been a consistent diamond almost throughout the entirety of Heart of the Swarm, I want to say. I think he was plat for a little bit. But
Yeah.
all throughout Legacy of the Void, he's been diamond a lot. He's also been kind of absent, so maybe that's where he might drop a game, but I don't see him dropping the entire set. I could definitely see him move on to the round of 18. Or round of 8, I think.
Round of 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Numbers.
And so for the next group, we had Monk 2-0 Pisosa. We had Tech 4 2-0 Wobbs, whatever, Wobbs. And the last match will be Pisosa versus Tech 4. To really get us started, what are your thoughts on that match?
I mean, ZVZ is just a coin flip. But I know Tech 4. I like him. He's pretty chill. I'll take him 2-0 over
Ooh,
Wobbs.
over what
No, he already 2-0'd Wobbs. Now it's going
Did
to
he?
be Pisosa versus Tech 4.
yeah,
Oh, I was looking at the wiki.
Monk's, no, not
yeah.
Monk's, Colt's mic, you kind of cut out for a sec. So if anybody didn't hear, it was Monk 2-0 versus Pisosa, Tech 4 2 over Wobbs, and now the last match is Pisosa versus Tech 4. So who is it, Pisosa or Tech 4?
That's a tough one now. I can see it going one or the other. Like I said, ZVZ is just a thing. I would have to give it to probably Pisosa. I think he's the stronger of the two. Probably 2-0, if anything. Maybe 2-1. I could see Tech winning it, but I think Pisosa is just the stronger player.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tech
Yeah.
4 did lose to Zylo 2-0, which again, Zylo's pretty good, so I don't blame him, but Pisosa, very, very strong Zerg player. So I'll have to say Pisosa 2 over Tech 4. I'm sorry, I love you, fellow admin, but Pisosa's Pisosa. They're both on the same team, though, so it's not like they're unfamiliar with each other.
Yeah, I imagine they both practice together. I don't know how their team runs it, but I can't imagine that either of them will catch the other off guard. But I think Pisos will take it 2-0 as
Okay,
well.
onto Group C. Puddle 2-0'd Sauce. Cruel 2-0'd Lumia, despite my prediction. And then the last match is Sauce vs. Cruel. Sauce vs. Cruel, guys. Colt, lead us off.
I'm gonna say, judging by these past matches, I'm gonna say Cruel takes it 2-1. I think that it's gonna be pretty close, but yeah, I think Cruel's gonna pull it out.
And Neru.
Cruel 2-0. Gotta go with the
There we
GNR.
go. Yeah, I was gonna say you pick Sauce. You're a jerk. Um, I'm sorry though. I gotta pick Sauce. I think
Oh,
Sauce.
oh.
Yeah. I'm even gonna say Sauce. Probably 2-0. I
Ooh,
want to believe, but Sauce came from an all-star group. He lost 2-0 to Pisosa. Fair. I think again he's a favorite to win this entire tournament. But then he beat Scytale and Ultralisk, or he beat Ultralisk and then he beat Scytale. So yeah, this dude can perform in ZVZ. I believe in him. I
that's a very
believe in
good
him.
point.
Then again, I guess he just did lose to Puddle, but Puddle's also a strong player. So I'm gonna say Sauce 2 over Cool.
All right.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I do like Cruel. He's a good guy.
And so for the last set of matches, assuming my mic doesn't cut out again, we're gonna have we had Beowulf 2-1 over Chimera. We had Raz 2-0 over Spoom, and the last match will be Raz versus Chimera.
Yo, can we get to real talk right now? Mad props for Bayo for 2-1 in Chimera. I think that is an absolutely huge upset. I think Chimera Raz were probably going to make it to the semifinals, and now one of them has to get out. It's rough.
Yeah,
That's real rough. I'm gonna say Raz 2-0. I do like Chimera. I talked to him a little bit. I accidentally invited him to a party the other day, but I'm gonna say Raz. But man, oh man, it's gonna be a hard series to watch, but it's also gonna be a very exciting one. I don't know. What do you think, Neru?
uh, I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna say Chimera 2-0 over Raz because
I think that's completely fair.
yeah.
I know Chimera won. Looking at it now, he won 2-1 against Raz previously. So I think he might be able to just clean sweep 2-0.
Can we
Yeah,
just look at the maps they played? I'm sorry, Cole. I just gotta
no,
bring
go
this up.
ahead.
They played on the
No,
most
you're good.
disgusting maps, the most Zerg maps, like Ruins of Ceres, Lair Crest, Prion Terraces. God, what a
Ugh.
gross map pool right there. I'm sorry. All right, Cole, you go.
No,
I
you're
just had to bring
good.
that up. Throw up in my mouth a
uh,
little bit.
yeah, I mean, as much as I love Raz, I don't. I think Chimera's gonna. I think it's gonna be a repeat. I think it's gonna be 2-1 Chimera over Raz. As much as
Dude,
I
which
want
one
to
you
see,
are?
I want to see Raz win, but I, I gotta be unbiased, man. You know how it is.
I'm full biased. Cool all the way.
I know. I know. I'll also comment. I know. Well, hopefully Rez already knows this, so I'm not giving away Chimera secrets. Chimera said he lost because Bayo is really good Muta player, and Chimera kind of falters against Mutas, so that's why Bayo was able to get him. But so if Raz learns that, then Chimera might be in trouble. But on that same note, I doubt Chimera's just going to be like, "Oh, I'm bad at Mutas, not going to practice that or anything." So I don't know. It's two very strong Zerg players. Very sad to see one of them go in the round of 16. Mad props to Bayo though. Like that's really impressive that he made it.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I think that just about does it for Chobo Star League. Is there any was there any of the results that was particularly surprising other than Bale versus Chimera?
um, I wouldn't think so. I think Bale would probably be the biggest surprise out of all those. I feel like, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
Oh, I
I think
completely
so.
agree.
I think everything else was fairly expected, other than Nosy Neighbor successfully completing his streak of not playing a single match.
Rip, man. I do think Lumia versus Cruel. I think good job on Cruel. I do believe last week I said Lumia. I know I flip flopped a bit. I think I just did say that was going to be a close match. Like it was going to be 2-1 no matter what. Cruel was just like, shut up, Polar. It's 2-0 my favor. So good job for Cruel. I'm sorry I doubted you. And I'm sorry I'm doubting you again. But I don't know. Maybe I'm your Artosis. I'll help you along the way. Except ooh, he's gonna have to play the winner between Chimera and Raz if he advances. So yeah, I probably won't pick him for that either if he does advance. I'm sorry, Cruel, but dude, you had a tough route.
I mean, Cruel also came from an All-Zar group in round of 32. I know that. It was
Oh, he
4 when he
did?
came through.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, and he beat Wob? He didn't beat Wob. Yeah, he did beat Wob.
Yeah,
2-1.
2-1.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh man. I probably would have guessed Wob. Whoops. I'm so sorry, Cole. I'm so sorry.
Man.
It's okay. He keeps proving me wrong, so it's fine. He keeps proving to the world that I'm a jerk.
Just keep being his Artosis.
Yeah, just man. I think you would probably bet against him no matter who he played against.
No, no. I think. Oh, I guess I voted him over him, yeah. Dude, look at the round. I guess. I don't know. I would have said he beat Mr. Hyde, and he did beat Mr. Hyde, so that's good.
Yeah.
I believe in him. I think if he is to advance, I think no matter what, he's. I feel so bad for saying
You're
this.
gonna predict
Probably gonna be
against him
the
again,
weakest
huh?
player. He's probably going to be the weakest player in the round of 8. I think the
I-
only person that comes close to that is Narwhal, and I think Narwhal's a pretty good player, so it's tough. It's really tough.
I don't
I,
really know about that.
it is ZVZ though. I mean, if you look at just the template right now of the 2016 CSL Season 1, Monk so far is the only Terran, and we automatically have 2 Zergs in the semifinals. So really, this comes down to, okay, who's the best at CVZ? And if you're going against Monk, can you beat him at first T?
That's really
So
one
I don't
question.
know. Can you really blame me?
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, he can blame you. I can't. I think you're very, very fair in your in those predictions. I think with how Monk has been playing, and especially considering he's Masters and a few of these guys aren't, I would be very surprised if he didn't make it very far in this CSL.
I know he plans to win. That's what he's been saying in the UR chats. But I don't think that's a far off assumption considering he's won 2 no-name weeklies so far. First player to do that. And they're back to back, right? He won 3 and 4?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 and 4.
I,
So I think it's very fair to say he just beat P. Sosa in Group B. He's already beaten them. And I think that's probably his main competition. Maybe besides Chimera and Raz. I might say, I don't know. Again, I'm going to say Raz. But if it's Raz versus Monk, they're both UR, so I don't know. I don't see Monk losing since he beat P. Sosa 2-0. So
yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen those games. I don't know if they were absolute stomp. I don't know if each game was really, really close. But I find it hard to believe that Monk's gonna drop a set. Are the semifinals a best of 5? Because I also think, yeah, the quarterfinals are a best of 5. The semifinals are a best of 5. And then it's a best of 7 in the finals. I think the more games Monk has, the better off he is. I think if you were playing him in a best of 1, I think that's where he's weakest because you can easily just catch him off guard because he is that very standard player. But whenever I play Monk, if I beat him with his strategy once, that's the only time I'll ever be able to beat him again. Because each game, it's amazing. I don't get it. I remember this. We were on, what was that big sandbag? Cactus Valley. We were on Cactus Valley at the end of Hawks. And I beat him with like this 4-gate Phoenix. He was playing Zerg too. He wasn't even playing turn. And I beat him with these Phoenix. And I did a 4-gate attack right there too. And this guy goes, oh, okay, I get it. He perfectly scouts me the next game, completely defends it, and then just steamrolls me the next. And I never beat him with that build again. So you better have
Yeah.
like 3 games in your back pocket to pull out against him. You can't just use one strategy and hope to beat him.
Yeah, Monk is just scary, man. Like everyone says that like just the way to beat him is to cheese him out, but even that, if you have to face him in a series, you better have a deep, deep pocket to where you keep all that cheese, because eventually he catches on, and like you said, you just won't beat him again. Like I've beaten him one time with this weird like Proxy Stargate, Worker Rush, just
Worker
complete
Rush.
shenanigans. Like it was as cheesy as you got. Like, and then after that, like just nothing worked against him.
Dude's good. Dude's good. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna stop. I don't know. It's probably gonna be him and Cruel in the finals. And I'm gonna be like, Monk 4 and Cruel just floor over him. If that happens, oh man, I'll
Hey,
give
maybe
my
that's what
life up to
GNR
GNR.
needs to win a week. You know?
Dude, did you put Cruel? I don't think you put Cruel in this week.
For this
Yes.
week now.
Wow, that's your fault. That's why you lost, man.
Yeah.
And this week we have Amnesia and who's the other diamond?
QuakeCon?
Quake?
Oh no. Wait.
No.
For what?
What? Confusing
You
me
might
now.
not. Wait.
What are
Were
we
you about to
talking
say your
about?
lineup? Were you about to say your lineup?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was like, dude, don't say your lineup because they're not out yet.
Wait, isn't that what we talk about on this show? Don't we talk about the lineup? Polar?
We will once it comes to that, but I don't know. Are all the lineups in now? I should actually probably. I'm sorry. If I was a good
I mean,
host,
you're
I
the
would have
admin.
this up. Oh, we might have them up. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let's continue. Anyway.
To what? To what? What's the next thing on that topic list, Polar? We don't
Oh my
we
god.
don't have a lot.
Week 5 lineups. Let's talk about it. Okay, but I like this discussion. Okay. Week 5 again. If I was a good host, I'd already have these up.
I saw someone saying in the chat that it's official. It's 5-2 for Bear Sloths, but I'm not sure how actually true that is.
I mean, it's definitely believable.
I think it was the expected result.
Yeah.
No, as much as I love Team All Inspiration, I think Bear Sloths just a scary team.
Bear Sloths has been. They were never scary before, but now.
It's because it's formless, man.
So what are they now? They're 21-8. They're 21-8. My God, that's a plus 13.
Man,
if this is true, oh my God, the gossips, the CTL gossip, so real. But that's absolutely ridiculous. Sad to see All Inspiration not kind of rally behind, but
yeah, I feel like GNR and All Inspiration will be the two fairy tale teams, and they'll pull it out in the end.
Neru, that's up to you, man. That's
Hey,
up to
anything's
you.
possible.
Yeah, hey, if you have to chain them to their computers and make them practice, whatever works. I mean, Vital did it.
And we were actually just running a practice right before this, so things were a little hectic right before this.
Oh man, the passion. You do go against Outset next week, so that's kind of. It's literally the best team you could go against right now to start stealing a win.
Probably would be, yeah. What is this?
Oh. It's an extra gold match. How's your golds going? How's your gold lineup?
It's pretty well. I actually had they keep getting promoted. All the players, they keep getting promoted.
Dude, that's the CTL curse. Oh, God bless TVM.
Thank you. I appreciate you, TV Ham. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that, everyone. We've decided to switch back to Discord with no cams because Skype seems to have just lit a fire. I don't know. It's bad. What we're about to talk about is the Week 5 lineups. And so we can go ahead and start hopping into that. Polar, if you want to lead the way.
Let's just do a quick recap. Guns and Roaches, Neru, you got kind of lucky going against Outside Gaming. This is going to be your turnaround week, man. I can feel it. Put Cruel in the lineup. I'll say he'll lose, he'll win. And then you can get some points on the board.
That's what I'm hoping for. Just get a win on the season.
Yeah, that's the secret. That's what you need.
Except after that, you go against CT6, which it might be a little bit of an uphill battle. But anyway, Team UR goes against Born Gosu, which I think is going to be a pretty good match. Considering Team UR can get their momentum to continue, we have won the past 2 weeks, right? Yeah, we beat Para OP, beat Guns and Roaches. and hopefully we can beat Born Gosu. Born Gosu coming off a loss from Lit, again one of the stronger teams. So this can either jumpstart UR or it will. What do I want to say? It could knock Born Gosu back into the dark underbelly of the bottom half.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I think it's a very important match for both teams, both in terms of momentum and just how their lineup will handle it going into the future weeks.
Yeah, it could really be make or break for the two of them.
And this is what the CTL is about too this week. Having the 3 gold matches is really up to the lower league players to strive for greatness. And that's why teams recruit so many diamonds and why they recruit so many masters, is to help the lower league players. So I think this whole week just comes to preparation. You have to come in with a plan and you have to execute it.
Yeah, actually, I didn't actually realize that this was a 3 gold week. Yeah, just very important for how, and I think it shows how a team's run and how, I guess, seriously would be the word. So how seriously the teams prepare for each week.
Wait, can we actually backtrack a little bit? We should actually talk about the lineups when they come through. For Guns and Roaches,
Yeah.
we have the 3 golds are going to be Kriegel, Uncommon, and Dropping Bodies. Now, Neru, you would definitely know more than me about this, but I believe Kriegel and Dropping Bodies are pretty good, and I don't know about Uncommon. Do you want to comment on who Uncommon is?
Uncommon's a new guy. He joined about last week, or week in some days. He's a fairly new player. He's the player Colttarren coached for a while and brought him into the clan.
Dude, and he's gold? Ninkazi coached him and he's gold?
He only just started coaching him, so time will tell. He's gold for now.
Wow, that does make him very strong. And they're against, I'm going to butcher this name and I apologize so much. Sirete, he's a Terran player. Datiki, who's pretty good, he's a Zerg player. And then gold Terra, who's a Protoss. So Sariti versus Kriegel is going to be a TVP. Datiki versus Uncommon is going to be a ZVT. And then Terra versus Dropping Bodies is going to be a PVT. So a lot of different matchups in the gold. I think they all include Terran, though.
They do.
Yeah, so that should be exciting. The ace matches will be Amnesia versus Mashu. Excited to see Mashu. Mashu was an old Team UR Zerg. He's been around since I think season 3 or 4. Very, very good. Very mechanically strong. Very good work ethic. So, dude, I hope your boy Amnesia is ready and prepped.
Yeah.
He's more than prepped, I believe.
I used to play with Mashu a lot. Back in Heart of the Swarm, we were pretty close, and right when we started playing, he was kind of like a picker. Like I would just smash him, and as time went on, he just got better and better. And each game we played was just, the 20-minute long hot games, back and forth, and him taking 50% and then me taking 50%.
Wait, so, this coming week is GNR versus Outset, correct?
Yes.
Oh my god, have I been doing someone else?
So that would mean that Outset's ace right now is Angry Falcon.
Oh my god, I've been doing Born Gosu. I'm a fool. Oh my god, even oh my god, I'm a fool. Even before this Twitch started, I was talking to TV Ham, and I was like, "Oh, he said Lit beat Born Gosu 4-3," and I was like, "No, Born Gosu beat Lit 4-3." And then I send him a picture of the match results, and he just goes, "Read better." And I realized that Lit beat Born Gosu.
Well, he gets to play you now.
What?
You're the ace.
Oh my
He's
god,
the
we're
ace.
playing against Morgosu. Oh my god, this is wonderful.
Hi guys, welcome
Oh
to the
my god.
Chobo Weekly. We have Polar here.
Wow,
We do.
seamless transition though. See, you always tell stories that can overlap. Wow, I'm really excited for that matchup. Okay, wait, quick. I'll talk about this in a little bit. Okay, Outset versus Guns N' Roaches.
For real.
Kriegel versus Maverick. Maverick's pretty good. That's going to be a PvP. 2 Trident versus Uncommon. Don't know 2 Trident, but don't know Uncommon, so that's good. And, actually, I should have checked this before. Outside Gaming doesn't have a current gold in there, so won't be knowing that.
Yeah.
There's no one there.
So, whoops, kind of shouldn't have said dropping bodies. We're messing up all over the
Don't
place.
say it
It's
again.
beautiful.
Stop.
Oh my god.
What kind of host are you?
I'm not a clever man. Alright, let's forget all that. Let's go to Team UR versus Boring Gosu. It's gonna be Tiny Snowman versus Ciarete. That's gonna be a TVT. Grim, who's a Protoss versus Detiki, so that'll be a PVZ. And then Butts Up versus Terra, which will be, is that another PvP? Oh no, it's a ZVP.
Yeah.
Fuss Up is a Z. And then Polar vs. Barcode. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't tell you how many games we have played together. Oh, that's gonna be a blast. And we're on Runes of Ceres. I have yet to get a map I liked. I've gotten Central Protocol and Laralai Crest and now Ruins. Oh man. Oh, thank you, TV, being so nice, putting them side by side so I don't mess up anymore. I'm so sorry.
Man.
But no, that's gonna be an exciting ace match. I know I'm kind of biased because I'm in it. But no, we were actually like pretty good friends. And
yeah, I like as a third party, like both of you have helped me with my play in the past. So I think it'll be very interesting to see how Missu, however you say his name, I don't honestly know. He's Barcode to me. I think it'll be very interesting to see how his play has changed since the last time we saw him at UR.
Yeah, I haven't even played him in Legacy of the Void yet. I think our last game was in Heart of the Swarm. So, oh man, I hope I don't get thrashed. Dude, I had a tough time with him when I was playing Protoss. I don't know how it's gonna go. If it's a ZVZ, I think he's got it. But luckily, it's an ace match.
You abandoned the best race in the game.
Dog, it's all about knowing all 3 races. You gotta become one with the game.
Fair enough.
But man.
The next match will be all inspiration versus. Did we do that? Did we do all inspiration versus lit?
No, we haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah, so we have all inspiration versus lit. We have. You can do it. I don't know which was which. Go ahead.
So for the gold players, we have J-Rad versus Total Havoc. I'm sorry, let me just make sure the gold. Okay, set 4. Ooh, we're not gonna say that one. Player's not in just yet. And then set 6.
Set 4 and 6 we cannot say.
Yeah, set 4 and 6 is gonna be a no-go. But the ace match will be John versus Tech 4. Have we seen John?
I have in Clan Wars, but not in the CTL.
Dude, how is he?
He's pretty strong. I really enjoyed what I saw from him. I think that he was very, very solid, very confident in himself, and I got kind of an insight onto how lit helps people prepare. I think John's going to be a very formidable opponent for Tech 4. Yeah, I think John definitely will have a fighting chance, and I would honestly predict him to take it. He's very strong.
Ooh, good luck, Tech 4. I wish my fellow admin the best of luck. Other than that, I think another good match is actually going to be Sasuke versus Grandpa Toss. Sasuke T, Grandpa Toss P. I believe, well, not Sasuke, but Grandpa Toss has been around for a while. And by a while, I mean for like 2 or 3 seasons, I think. But I don't know. I keep closer tabs on the Protoss players, but that should be an interesting match. I think Sasuke might take it, but that'll be cool.
Yeah, should be interesting.
I don't know. I think we can all kind of agree that I think Lost in Translation kind of has a very strong lineup, and they'll probably be all inspiration. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think it's definitely fair to say.
I think Lit has a good chance of winning. I think it might be 4-3 to them.
Wow.
I do like their team.
I was going to be generous and saying 5-2, but
That's
yeah, 4-3. I wish the best for All Inspiration, but I don't know. They just haven't put up results yet. I'm rooting for you boys.
Put in. I think it'll be really interesting to see who they put in set 4 and set 6. But honestly, it'll have to be some really strong players for their respective ranks for them to take the series or match, I guess it would be.
And then finally, CT6 versus Para OP. Two middle of the road teams. I think CT6 is just a little bit stronger. Although I will say that Paragons of Perfection, I think, have been stronger in the past. And for their matches, for their gold matches, we have Vivid versus Smash. We have Ostarva versus Fuzzles. And then Uke versus Chief Dave. I'm actually pretty unfamiliar with Uke, Chief Dave. I know Fuzzles. I think Fuzzles is pretty good. I'll say he's going to win just because I know him more than I know Ostarva. And then Vivid versus Smash. Vivid and Smash have both been pretty active this season. I believe they've both been a staple in the lineups most weeks. So that'll be a fun match. Two CTL vets for at least the season going against each other. And then the ace match, once again, Paragons of Perfection putting in Intuition versus Botched on Runes of Ceres. That'll be a PVZ. Intuition, I don't know if anything's going to stop that train, but
No, I don't think anything will.
Yeah, good luck to Botched. Man, in Intuition, when I played him, he was relentless. He was mean. That's all I'll say. He was so mean.
Just he'll beat you and he'll beat you. You'll ask if he ever wants to play practice games, and he'll be like, "No, I want games to improve myself." He's savage.
I don't think that's true.
No, not true.
From what I went
through,
I imagine. Yeah, he's like a nice person, just like mean playstyle. Oh my god! If you guys go back and you watched, there's a moment in our third game of the ace match when I saw the Warp Prism, and my heart just sank, and I was like, I think I lost. It was brutal. Dude had pretty good micro. But yeah, overall, I'm gonna say Para OP is gonna take over CT6. And I don't really think that's gonna be an upset.
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the season, I think the answer for that would definitely have been different. But now I think CT6's momentum has been kind of stopped. It went from year of CT6 to year of let's make playoffs, I think.
Oh, rip. But it's true. I mean, they did start off with a pretty easy, and I'm sorry to say this, but a pretty easy, launching point. They went against Outset, won against All In, won. And then when they hit Bearsofts, they've kind of faltered. But they got an off week 4. So they have a week to prep, scout people. I bet Botch knew he was playing in the A set, and I bet he also knew that Intuition was going to play in for Para OP.
Oh yeah, I don't know anyone else who it would be for Para OP.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess now we'll move it over to the chat. Does chat have any questions? Neru being Polar, what is wrong about Cruel? Nothing is wrong about Cruel. Nothing is wrong.
He says that you're wrong about Cruel.
Polar is wrong about Cruel. That's what you should talk about. Dude, I really like Cruel. Cruel's a very nice guy.
I'm sure that's Cruel saying it.
Oh, really, G Martyr?
Are you 75% sure?
Dude, if it is, nothing's wrong with you. It's just, dude, can you blame me? Look at the lineup that you're going against. Dude, if you're Cruel, you're looking at the CSL and you're going, okay, well, to win, I'll have to beat Narwhal. I'll have to beat Narwhal, who's never won in the ELOs. I'll have to beat Monk, who's won 2 no-name weeklies. I'll have to beat Puddle and Sauce Boss, 2 very strong Zergs. And then I'll have to beat Beowulf, who just beat Chimera. And then I might actually have to beat Chimera, or I'll have to beat Rez. Like, there's no one who's weak in that. I think the
the next like weakest person. Oh well, you might get you won't be able to go against Valkyrie or Xylo because I'm pretty sure Monk is gonna beat them. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Monk versus I think Monk versus Valkyrie. That's a Masters versus a Platinum. I don't think, I don't think the dream is real. I'm sorry, Valkyrie. And Xylo, I know can't beat Monk unless Xylo pulls out some backdoor tricks. So, dude, I'm rooting for you. You're a great person, but oh man, it's a tough lineup.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Crow.
Yeah, you have Neru, so why do you need me? It's fine.
Yeah.
What do I know, dude? I've been wrong about you so much in the past. So what do I know?
Yeah, you should welcome his criticism because all it does is just make you win the game.
Dude, I'm your artosis.
So yeah, if there isn't any other questions, then I think we're just about done. If you somehow don't know who the Chobo Team League is, we're a gold to diamond team league with occasional Masters events and matches. If you want to join, you can go to choboteamleague.com and join one of our many awesome teams like Team Unrivaled, Team Lit, or Team Guns and Roaches. And if you want to support the No Name Weekly, then you can tune into those Wednesday nights. And I think that's just about everything. Thank you again to Lit's Oblivion for making these stream graphics for us. I appreciate you.
Thanks to TV Ham for setting up the stream, even though it was kind of a struggle bus for him. And also, thank you, Neru, for being here. We really appreciate you being our first guest. You were kind of our guinea pig.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
It was. I enjoyed being here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, no problem. Yeah. Our pleasure. We just wish you could have come at a later date when we're more figured out, because this is our second week and we're still trying to get it right. Colt, do we have a guest for next week by any chance?
We don't. Not confirmed yet.
Not confirmed?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and say that it might be Beowulf. I talked to Tech4, but he thinks he won't be able to make our normal time. So,
dude, I would love Tech4, but I would also love Beowulf because I do want to talk to him about a CSL run. So I do think that's very impressive. So Beowulf, please.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone. And you can come and catch us again, same time next week. Hope you can join us. Thanks for watching.
Peace out, guys.
Later.